Hello and welcome to the 2018 Friendswood 4th of July Grand Parade. I'm Dave Smith.
And I'm Laura Ewing. Thanks for joining us on a beautifully rainy 4th of July morning in Friendswood.
Hey Laura, there's our Chief of Police, Robert Wieners. Rob went to Boston State College and the United States Marine Corps Academy. He's had a great military career.
And now we have the 4th degree Knights of Columbus. The Knights of Columbus is a Catholic men's group established in the 1890s promoting Catholic ideals, social awareness, and charitable good works. This year's 4th of July parade theme is Friendswood Strong. For those of you who live in or near Friendswood, you probably understand what that means. Since we have people from around the world viewing the parade on Facebook and YouTube, let's take a moment to explain the meaning of Friendswood Strong. A storm named Harvey headed toward the Texas Gulf Coast and came ashore near Corpus Christi, Texas. As Harvey traveled and looped around through Texas, it dumped more than 50 inches of rain on Friendswood. That caused flooding in homes and businesses like never before.
As the water rose, people were trapped. In the middle of the danger, Friendswood police officers, volunteer fire department, EMS workers, city employees, Friendswood School District staff were all joined by ordinary citizens who became rescuers. They saved countless lives. Then, after it quit raining, they started the recovery effort. They removed tons of debris, mucked out 2,000 homes, cooked thousands of meals, opened up their homes for the homeless, donated diapers, dollars and blankets, toothpaste and bottled water. You name it, it was given to help someone in need.
That's the general definition of Friendswood Strong, a community brought together by a flood, brought closer together through the recovery.
Today, throughout the parade, we honor the Hurricane Harvey first responders as co-grand marshals. Hey Laura, these guys were part of the relief efforts during Hurricane Harvey. I recognize that these are some of the kids from our sports groups at the high school, together with Councilmember John Scott, that were mucking out houses and taking care of people as they went through. This float right here is being driven by Colonel John Nemechek, one of our Friendswood residents, and he is pulling the Friendswood Rotary Club. Luis Briones and Monir Mogadam, our presidents, who helped establish a charitable fund and raise money for Harvey relief victims. Laura, you know that Calvary Church served hundreds of thousands of meals during the relief effort for Hurricane Harvey. They set up at their campus over there and served volunteers, folks that were flooded out of their homes.
And we also appreciate the role that our school district played utilizing the buses to help people get where they needed to be and to help people travel to help others. We're very appreciative.
Absolutely. Not to mention the shelter that they set up at the high school that really made a difference for folks.
Absolutely. And then here's our Lighthouse charity team. There is no emergency anywhere in this area that they are not there, front and center, preparing food and making sure people are taken care of.
You know, they fed a lot of relief efforts, including our EMS and our fire department folks who were there helping people during and after the storm. Hey, Laura, here we've got our new mayor, Mike Foreman, and his family are riding in our parade for us for the first time today. Congratulations to Mike, and thanks for all that he has done.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think that this is Councilmember Steve Rocky and his new wife, Susan. And I got to put a plug in for the driver. That's my daughter, Casey.
And she's doing a great job. And then we have our new council member, and this is Trish Hanks, and we are so glad that she is serving, and she's got her grandchildren with her.
And so does Sally Branson. Look at that cute face, and I'm not talking about Sally.
And one of our other new members is Robert Griffon.
That is Robert and Anita, and he wanted me to mention that he is a proud member of the class of '79 of Friendswood High School. He's actually driving in a restored Mustang that is Texas Tech colors. Imagine that. There's some of our volunteer fire department folks.
We are so appreciative of all that they did and that they do every day.
Now, Laura, this guy right here, this is Brenda Weber's husband.
Yes.
He just coincidentally happens to be our congressman.
He is. Larry Taylor has served Friendswood in many capacities, and he currently is at the state legislature serving as a member of our
State Senate.
State Senate. He
Absolutely.
was a representative prior to that, and he served on the city council, and we appreciate all he does.
There's our state representative, Greg Bonin. Way to go, Greg. Laura, one of our local judges is Kathleen McCumber, one of our Justice of the Peace.
And I had such a nice opportunity to sit with them at breakfast this morning and get to know them a little bit better. The Mormon Helping Hands, thank you all very much for the work that you do to help others.
You know, Laura, they set up the communications center during the Harvey relief efforts. Everybody that called in and volunteered brought things to the community. If they called in by phone or by internet, they went through that church in order to be able to make contact with us. They did a great job. All of the churches did a great job in Friendswood, working together to help with our Harvey relief efforts. And that group of churches didn't start the day after Harvey. They started months before, preparing and being ready for that. Hats off to them. We would not have a 4th of July celebration in Friendswood without the hard work of a lot of people, businesses, and other organizations. Some of them are Waste Connections, RE/MAX of Texas, ACU, Texas Associated Credit Union, Boy Scout Troop 452, TM Photography, Crosspoint Communications, Daniel Gage of Sheer Pleasure, Dunn Brothers Coffee, N Graphics, and the Gathering Committee. Laura, this is AA Gymnastics and Dance Training Center represented in our parade today. They're located a block behind the Friendswood Library. They cater to beginner all the way to advanced gymnastics and tumbling ages 4 and up. Dance and gymnastics private lessons are available. Way to go, AA Gymnastics, for braving the weather today.
The Friendswood July 4th Grand Parade, evening concert, and fireworks are made possible by the support of dozens of hard-working people and organizations. We'd like to thank some of them now. First Baptist Church of Friendswood, Mary Queen Catholic Church, Friendswood Chamber of Commerce, Friendswood Police Department, Friendswood EMS, Friendswood Volunteer Fire Department, Friendswood Independent School District, HEB of Friendswood, Interstate Barricades, Smith Speed Industrial, Ron Carter, the Knights of Columbus, Lansdowne Moody, Lighthouse Charity Team, Whataburger. We also are so appreciative of all the community service that the Friendswood Chamber of Commerce provides to the citizens and the businesses of this city. They even got drowned out as well and had to be displaced during the storm and after the storm, and yet they still kept working on behalf of the city.
Here we have the Galloway School, a performance group, marching, musical, peoples, and dancers. This is part of the Galloway School Cheer Club.
We also want to thank the Friendswood High School cheerleaders for coming out today in this pouring rain to again keep their spirit alive, moving, and active.
That's one of our beautiful Friendswood Volunteer Fire Department trucks right there.
And we see Daryl's AC and Heating, In God We Trust.
Followed by Brothers Produce. Laura, this is one of my favorite parts of the parade coming up right here. Look at these brave kids and their decorated 4th of July bicycles.
And now we have the Friendswood Volunteer Fire Department coming our way. Once again, they are always on call. They are volunteers. There are a few paid staff people, but these people give of themselves every single week, coming for training, sharing what they know. They have professionals who continue to explain how to take care of people, how to deal with emergencies, and they were very front and center during our storm as well.
Now, Laura, it doesn't get any more fitting than this. We have our volunteer fire department and their rescue boat represented in the parade today. Make that 2 rescue boats.
And thank goodness for those rescue boats. Did we ever need them in several storms that Friendswood has had?
We hope you're enjoying the Friendswood July 4th Grand Parade. It doesn't happen without the help of a lot of different people and groups. Thanks to Farmers Produce, Red Oak Cafe, the Lone Star Squadron, SC Management, Sonica Friendswood, Sunbelt Rentals, and Terry Vaughn RVs. Laura, we've got some beautiful Corvettes coming up here. They are represented in every single one of our modern day Friendswood 4th of July parades, bringing out those beautifully American-made vehicles.
After the parade today, awards are given out in 7 different categories and a best overall prize by the 4th of July Steering Committee. This year, our parade judges on the front lawn of City Hall are James and Julie Taylor, Erica Walk, Julie and Scott Holge, Rosemary Reed. The winners will receive trophies after the parade.
The City of Friendswood has a number of volunteer commissions, boards, and committees. They work very hard to make Friendswood a better place to live, work, and raise a family. The hardest working committee today is the 4th of July Steering Committee, and its members are Thomas McDonald, Anthony, Michelle, Christine, and Stacy Scarpa, Rufino Ramirez, Daryl Fales, Renee Rives, Kathy Molinaro, Judy DeLalejandro, Stephanie Karakaktis, Barbara Blanchard, Terry McGee, and Terry Corbett.
Dave, we next see the Bluebonnet Military Motor Pool. They are the Greater Houston area's oldest and still active military vehicle collectors group, presided over since '96 by retired Pearland Fire Chief and Fire Marshal Larry Steed. We want to take a moment to thank the City of Friendswood staff who have been working very hard on the parade, the carnival and booths, and the evening concert and fireworks. They are James Toney, Kimberly Ramirez, Michael Boyette, Heather Whitty, Katie Blanchard, Jeannie Balderas, Jamie Eubanks, Gary Williams, Caleb Mull, Paul Drote,
Cole Kirkpatrick, Mauricio Figueroa, Matthew Diaz, Lalo Aza, Rob Voss, Kurt Clausen, Jeremy Foote, our Public Works Department, Cesar Cepeda, Jose Ibarra, Mac Moisquada,
Jose Romero, Santiago Aguilera, Jorge Paz, Sabino Chapa, Andy Wynn, Zachary Wynn, Madison Brown, Casey Smith, Oliva Semstad, Eveleni Plata.
So that is Mid-South Central. We have a float representing American Heritage Girls and Trail Life USA. They're making Friendswood and Pearland strong. They're a faith-based organization helping to raise children of integrity into the service of God, family, community, and country. So that's the American Heritage Girls and Trail Life USA.
And next we have the Platinum Properties.
This is Pearl's Party Glamper. You can visit their website at pearlspartyglamper.com for additional information about that party on wheels.
And now we have KJIC, founded in Pasadena in 1981. KJIC 90.5 FM is Houston's only Christian country radio. And here we have our Boy Scouts traveling down the street. And as always, Boy Scouts are game to be in the middle of rain or shine, whatever needs to be done.
You got that right. That's pack 445.
Yes. And now we have the best shot range. They have firearms training for the entire family, learn to shoot classes, and youth shooting camps.
That's the fast professional service coming from Lease Pro right there in that beautiful vehicle. And right behind them, Gulf Line Construction, locally owned construction company.
And now we have Eagle Transmission and Automotive. Thank you for participating today in the parade.
Anybody been to Floyd's Cajun Seafood before?
Yes, it's delicious. I
sure
really
is.
enjoy it.
That's a car of Cajuns right there from Floyd's Cajun Seafood Restaurant.
And now we have advertised new teeth. Here when you need us.
One of our new businesses in town. That's a military 6x6 Arctic camo truck they're driving in. You know, I'm glad that Kid City brought a boat with them today. We want to thank and recognize all of the first responders on behalf of Kid City.
Everyday heroes, keep us, help us, and keep us Friendswood strong.
That is Tommy McDonald in the orange caboodle coming past us right there.
Absolutely, and we so appreciate the steering members for the 4th of July activities. They work all year long to prepare and provide for this very special day, and that is from the beginning activities in the morning, afternoon activities, and then the big ending of the show with the fireworks. We thank them for all of their dedication and their work.
Our TV technical crew today of Friendswood High School media students and graduates are Soleil Gignac, Piper Robertson, Braden Behringer,
Elizabeth Brown, Victoria Hobbs, and Antonio Cardenas.
From the staff of the City of Friendswood, our unit manager is Kathy Gray.
Audio is managed by James O'Brien.
The producer and director of the 2018 Grand Parade is Jeff Newfer.
Thank you for joining us for the 2018 Friendswood 4th of July Grand Parade. I'm Laura Ewing.
And I'm Dave Smith. This has been a presentation of the City of Friendswood.